Thank you so much, my brother.
God bless you, the prince, as always. I currently have, I want to believe that is Sham. Is that you, ma'am?
Yes, Michael, good evening.
Oh, good evening to you again there. And yes, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Excellent show as usual.
Thank you.
I don't really have a lot to add, but I just thinking about the last caller and the previous one who talked about basically disabusing our minds from the entity called Nigeria. It's true. None of us are Nigerians. If we consider it historically,
They told us we have
we are.
no rights. It's so amazing that people will beat their chest and say, I'm a proud Nigerian. How?
The thing is, right? One thing leads to the next thing, right? So I think because of platforms like your own, a lot of people are. It's not like we were not aware. I cannot tell you here that I wasn't aware of Biafra. My father talked to us about Biafra. He talked to us when he was alive about the war, his experience during the war, even my mother and everything. So it's not like we were ignorant. And I think we even had like the five the Biafran note. We still had like the £5. I don't know what to call it. The £5
It was
Biafra
pounds,
note.
yeah.
Yeah. So we knew all of that. We're very very much aware, but I think a lot of us didn't understand the impact of Nigeria until we either left the country or subsequently, because like I said, because of platforms like yours. I've learned a lot from your platform, in the sense, if we were ignorant about the part that the so-called religious leaders play, we're no longer ignorant. We are very much
I mean,
aware.
I
Even
can attest to
yeah,
that. Mm-hmm.
we're very much aware now that these people are all drinking from the same cup.
Yeah.
And just like I've been considering a lot, the legally what can be done. And the reason why I'm calling really is to speak to anyone who has a legal background and a legal, know-how, because we've been saying it and we've been belaboring the point that Nigeria was never formed for the benefit of the so-called people in that entity. And I refuse to use Nigerians anymore because, like you said, we're not Nigerians. We are different nations that have been put together in this one geographical entity.
Without
So
our
now,
consent and not for our own
yes,
interest, and
exactly,
we don't
without
even have a
our
say.
consent.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the thing. We're now living in 2023. After things like the Black Lives Matter and so many things like that, and I know a lot of people in the comment section will want to go after me, but listen to what I'm saying. Isn't there can't we take a legal angle to this? Take it to the highest court. I think the highest international court is actually the Court of Hague, and argue that this entity should never have been, because what's the word, that we were not considered, we were not consulted
We're never
before it was put
consulted,
together,
and we never consented
and
to.
and we never consented, right? Because I feel like those arguments can be heard now, because the premise with which, outside of it being administration, it was also racist as well, to assume that people like us would not be able to self-determine, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we didn't have the intellect to
Yeah,
self-determine.
to
So therefore,
self-determine and be on our own.
and be on our own. So therefore, let us do it for you. That was racist. Is the purest form of racism, to say that somebody is not capable or intellectually challenged to be able to make decisions for themselves. And these are things that can be legally argued. And I feel like, again, if we want to if the world wants to tell us how racist they are or how biased they are to the establishment, then they will let entities like this carry on. But the reason why I'm calling is to speak to anyone who has more. I don't have a legal background, but I've been thinking
People who
about it.
can help in that area to
Exactly, who can actually think along those lines and say, okay, maybe we actually have a case here, because
yeah.
I don't know if Nigerians
Somebody said you are still planning to take it to the white people. Mind you, it is just
no.
a suggestion of a thing. But let me help you here. Somehow I have something similar in mind. Okay, so close to what you have to, right? And I mean, like when you want to, when the movement really want to make a difference in this kind of a thing, in Nigeria's case, all right, I believe that if there is, like you said, legally too, okay, those who have the legal know-hows as well, right? If a movement can genuinely mobilize us, mobilize the people, and they take over the National Assembly of Nigeria, I'm talking about enough people. I'm not talking about 1,000, 2,000 people. I mean people. Sure, you get where you have them take over the National Assembly of Nigeria and tell them that that constitution has to go, and it has to go now. Like it has to go like yesterday. Now, if they have the number, this like you had that opinion too, right? If they have the number, that alone can get the world attention, and it can trigger global sort of reactions from
exactly.
Us.
This is because I understand what
we
the
need
person is
real
saying.
people who can, you know what I mean, like who are not going to do this because they will lead everybody to the path, and then they will get a deal, and they will dump everybody.
No.
We
don't need any
you
of
get what
that.
I mean? Like, but do you get what I said there?
Yeah.
Because
I
something needs to
understand what
trigger something. We all need to understand
I
this.
agree. You know, the person who was saying, "Oh, we want to take it to the white man," right? I understand what you're saying. They cannot be trusted because they have their own self-interest where that entity is concerned. The point I'm trying to make is that we can use the momentum of what is going on in the world, how the world is trying to reject the so-called racism, and turn it against them. Because that, like you said, it's only going to become a movement to say, "Oh, these people were done wrong from inception." Okay. And like I said, I'm not the best legal mind, but I'm just thinking that
do you want me to tell you something quickly too, Cham, before you go, right?
Yeah.
Don't ever think that your ideas or your concern, like everyone else's concern and ideas, don't ever think there are no people who are actually picking them up, working on them, until one day, right, something is going to pop out. And I can promise you this, it is not going to pop out from the blues. It's going to pop out from those who have spent their time doing exactly what we are talking and saying here. Just have that at the back of your mind. It's never wasted. You get that, Charm, right?
Yeah, so that's my 2 cents. I didn't really call to add too many. Like I said, your platform is very informative. Anyone who wants to bury their head in the sand, well, carry on. This is where we are now.
Pretend not to
we have to. You can pretend not to know. Nigeria, I will tell you that I always thought that, but Nigeria can't work because on the foundation that it was built,
let's be honest with ourselves.
Work.
No, not this way.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much, Sham. Because it's ideal. There are things that we need to understand, that if you don't have the resources, if you want to take down a criminal enterprise, you must have the resources, including the human resources for it as well. Or don't ever think everything said here is just being said. It's not fun. I can tell you that for free. Hello there.
All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa.
Brother, all hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa. I mean, it's good to have you back here today again. How you doing?
Pretty good. Busy. It's been a crazy past 2 weeks, but we're here.
Right.
It's always wonderful to hear your voice, staying strong and motivating the troops.
Thanks,
man. Another banger. This heartfelt. I felt
Martinelli.
it.
Martinelli is my hype man. Yeah. The one that always be like, it's gonna be another banger tonight. Kind of always count on me. It's it's gonna be worth it. Thank you.
Mayagu, you don't know how much you've helped all of us, to keep us motivated in this fight. I salute you for it. Everyone that's watching this, why is it over 3,000 people and there's only 1,000 likes? Come on, man, hit that like button. Stop being afraid.
People are always practicing social distancing with my like button all the time. That we always have to remind them. But thank you for helping.
Now, wow, for them,
but please.
Yeah. So it's very passionate. Everyone I called in is very passionate. I salute you for all your contributions. We may agree and disagree on certain things. To the sweet old lady, the lady that called in the beginning. This is one of the things. Yes. I'm sorry, Ma, but the truth is, we never have been a nation, and we will never be a nation. You're defending something that you cannot defend. You're defending Nigeria, and when you get to Nigeria, they treat you like shit. You know, you're not even unified. I'm surprised that at this point you haven't gotten it, that there's no way of fixing it. We're thinking about breaking it up. We have to break it up to save lives.
That's right.
The country has been hijacked. It's been captured. There's nothing you can do to change it, but to break it up. The young lady that called about taking it to court is a good gesture, good point, everything. Trust me, we have done that already. We've been to United Nations. We've been protesting in front of United Nations in New York City. We've done everything. We protested in front of the British High Court, both in New York City and in Washington, D.C. They'll come up, they'll give us, they'll talk to us. One, low-ranking person will come out, act like he doesn't know anything, takes our information and disappear. You never hear anything. We've been to, the French, what do you call it, house in New York City as well. They'll come down, the Irish, the same thing. We've done everything humanly possible. What I've come to realize is that the only way they'll take us serious is when we arm, when we start fighting back. That's when they start listening to you. We've done everything possible diplomatically. We have had consultants, those lobbyists, to do a lot of work for us.
There is a famous picture online of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his team. Sometimes, in 2017 or 18 or thereabout, in Brussels, where he went into the European Union Parliament, met with the team on African affairs, and he tabled the Biafra before them. Even if they wanted to do anything, right? Like we all know, the interest of these people in Nigeria is basically what they can get from there. And it seems that being together as a country like it is right now, it is to their own interest, and they want it that way. So they couldn't push forward.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately. But it's time to stop believing that we have to take anything to them anymore. I don't believe that anymore. If there's anything
we have to take it.
Go on.
Yeah, we have to take it on our own. We can no longer curtail to these people and always crying for help from them, because they will never ever help us.
No.
Never.
No.
So even us, I can't say much about me, but all I can say is this: we have a lot of movement on the side that we've been doing as well. And the thing is, whenever we make moves, you have the Nigerian government, they will come now and use our own money to fight against us. And they pay the consultants, and then you never hear from the consultants again. This is what we've been facing. So it's an uphill battle until we, the people, wake up and realize, like, no, we have to take this fight to them. It's not a one-person thing. It has to be a collective movement.
Collective, yes.
Because these people, the courts, they're all in the interest of their own home countries.
Thank you, man.
So let's not be naive.
Please. Thanks a lot,
you,
man.
Michael.
I mean, that's some beautiful masterpiece presentation there. I have to give that to you. Seriously, I have to. Because you just pointed out some facts that are kind of, indisputable, I would say. But thank you so much, all right, for always.
All right, my regards to the family.
Yes, man.
All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa.
All hail Biafra, all hail Oduduwa. Man, take it easy, okay? And you have a good one. Here is another person on that other end. Hello there.
Scott in the building, out of Canada.
See, how you doing tonight? Or this afternoon, I would say.
We
are back here again, and it is just getting worse, mommy.
Anyway, it's a recipe for disaster. Before there's always a recipe. The movements are brewing already. I believe. Like what you mentioned. Different brains are strategizing. Everywhere, and there's something that will just bring it up.
Exactly, like it's not going to. People are saying it's going to happen spontaneously. It's going to look like it's going to look like it's spontaneous, because you will be surprised that a lot of people are actually putting things together.
Exactly, because Black Lives Matters did not just start when
it didn't just
Floyd was killed.
It is a collection of all the rage, all of the anger, all of the groups, and all of them over time. And when something happened, they never miss.
Yes, sir. And this time it will be 36 states at a time. 36 states, not only Lagos. It will be at a time. Once Lagos starts, it answers everywhere. You know, we'll get there. And my only prayer is the time it will happen, it will be a time that countries would have shut down their borders for any airline to come in, so that they will not be able to.
They can't go out.
Yeah, because they don't go through your normal airports. The only time they go through your airport is when they want you to know that they are going through your airport.
That's right.
They are going official. They are other private runways.
They're field all over the place now that they built for themselves.
Exactly. Choppers will take them there. Their private jets, there to take them out. It's only when they want you to know that that they know that they want you to know. And from the church one, I think people need to start. I think we are getting there to right now. When people say God, G-O-D, the capital G and the small g is the same thing. When you call it God, there's no special pronunciation. I think people are just too educated and stupid at the same time. And something happened to me this morning. I was speaking with a friend. He's at Egbon. I just said, it's been long ago that I spoke to this Egbon. Let me say hello to him. When I called him, he said, okay, speak to this prophet. This prophet is here. Let him pray for you. When I said, okay, I'll be pray. I do the too much.
I'll be now. You know what I mean? I know the too much. Let him pray.
And the guy said, all those guys, God will bless you. I'm like, amen. The guy now said, he said I should, look for 3 sweet things. 3 sweet things. I said 3 sweet things. Waiting on the 3 sweet things again. I should look for sugar. I should go and find sugar, honey, sugar, honey, and salt. That he wants to pray, that he wants to do some special prayer for me.
From Nigeria to Canada.
From Nigeria to Canada, that will be very. I see plenty money coming your way, and okay. He now said, by the time we do the prayer on the honey and this thing, you look for people around Canada there that will lick the honey, that will lick the sugar, that will lick the salt. So, we're not worried about it.
As you call the children and say, come and chop Sahara.
Meanwhile, I've heard this kind of scam, this kind of format. I've heard it plenty times. Back then, gone. So he now said that if I cannot do that, I can send the money for the sugar, for the honey. They will do it for me. The people will lick. So he wants to do something for me, and I don't even know the people that will even lick the honey for me. So that's my destiny, and I want licking. But I want licking. So for those who are stupid, many people are educated, and many people are so educated that people are so stupid.
But poverty is not a good thing. Make I tell you something, brother. See, I have shared this story with everyone here before. Okay, so it was when my business was kind of almost gone. Okay, and we're trying to. I was still in Nigeria then, so I was struggling to see how to get back on. So this person, all of us, they struggle. Are you with me? This guy now said he has some. What do you call it? He has some arrangement he go do for me now inside Shinap. You get? And inside that Shinap, right? They would have to use Agbarioku, the skull of a dead you get. And then Inyuku, so the teeth of a dead person. And then they are going to they share everything about Oku, I actually thought they were going to ask me to go and exhume a corpse and cut skull, but they said no, you don't have to do that. We'll do it for you. I won't forget it in my life, right? 800 naira is how much the guy charged, because now all of us they struggle for the bullshit you get. If you bill me too much, but if I make them, I go remember you. But the guy was pretty much like using my own situation then. So they now said I would have it inside the shinap. So they gave it to me. They burnt everything to powder and pour it into that shinap bottle. Brand original shinap. Baba. You know, I mean, apart from the fact that they told me to alcoholic, because I have to drink it. And when I'm drinking, I'll shake it and shake it. And when I'm drinking, I have to pray. Here you get poverty or da. See, poverty a lot of things, see, and that is why all those scammers, right? You won't even think and say, but this person said they also now. Said no get money now. But in they tell me, say, wow, you go to Dubai, you are supposed to be bigger than this. You are supposed to have become very big. Here you get, but I'll help you. My helper, I'll help you. There's something I will do for you. I grew up in Odogbolu, and I saw my own people, they scam people who would drive their cars. Rich people, person who don't do okay, is afraid to go poor. You won't come down house like guy side. That will come say malo when you egba ogogoro you, Baba. I drank ogogoro, you go to see my score. You go to see say more boy, kilon share. Why to the other pori and like all my this thing, you go to see the vein in my head. And my madam come talk say, so she mu ogogoro yani. I have to drink it. I don't drink past half bottle. If I no finish it go be like now why I no get money. I just came back one day. She don't drop the bottle from my upstairs. Bah, I didn't even argue because if you see me that time, my bones were like that. I just said, well, okay, that's fine. So talking about people using money, you are in Canada. Somebody is saying that they want to give you sugar and all of that so that you can make money. Money for what?
I mean, I don't have to even. I don't have to pray for light to come. I don't have to pray for road to be good. I mean, even I don't pray for food for there to be food. There's the food that are there. I don't need to do anything. My children are going to school for free. I don't need to pray for.
You have your job. So, you have your this. You have your prospects and everything about life all sorted.
Everything is. So people are just too very, and it shows how stupid. Even here, many people are just stupid that they are so educated that they are very stupid. You know that they don't know who is who anymore. You pray to your God, make I pray to my God. I don't know which God you serve, but me, I know the God. Keep your faith.
Give your thanksgiving when you are blessed. There's nothing wrong.
It's a personal journey.
You know what I mean? Like when you achieve something legitimately. Go to church and thank God. Give thanksgiving. If you are the type that goes to church, go to your next month. You know, church. That's like
I go to orphanage home. Yeah. I go and help somebody else. The only way to help to thank God is to help somebody.
Pass it on.
Not church.
They call and passing it on. If somebody bless you and you are now at the stage that you can bless others, you pass it on. Do it to others people. Do it there.
Why God no fit use you as a man of God? Why na me go use? Why he no fit use you?
A chance.
Why you are saying somebody should bring 1 billion? So there's somebody here that the Lord say he will bring 1 billion. Which work did they do? Which work did they do to bring 1 billion? Why God don't use you as a general overseer? About God will feel open the Red Sea. Why he no feel use you? You feel no get job, but he know God knows and Baba
it's called faith, but you do something first. Do something.
People are just stupid.
The thing is, it is what it is.
It is people are just stupid. Thank you very much. I mean, it's inspiration. I know many newborns are coming, and you know that would take over. That are speaking up. Everyone is speaking up. This
at least. Like Cham said, right? Cham was like, nobody can pretend that they don't know anymore. Even if you bury your head in the sand, yes, you can't pretend that you don't know what is going on anymore. Okay, but you can lie to yourself that you don't. But everybody knows what is going on. We all know what we are doing.
Exactly. Thank you very much. God bless you. God continue to protect you as well. Anybody will wish you evil. Their own self no go better.
You know where I share, Baba. God bless you. I will go evil to anybody. I actually wish everyone is indeed, living a normal life, that you are not going to be a slave, kind of. It's sad, by the way. So, do I have? Is that Chris, by the way?
Yeah, Chris speaking here.
Baba, how are you today?
From Canada.
I know, Chris.
Yeah, we thank God. Yeah. Yeah, so you've said everything now, and everybody who already contributed already said a lot about this fake contraction we call Nigeria or a country. But the one thing that actually caught my attention was that really guy from Lagos,
You know that one where
you
they
don't
complain about it
know
here now,
Asma.
Abi?
Oh yeah, that one.
It's a famous face, so
never
you know
touch
him very
him.
well, Abi.
We know him very well. She won't she Loma, Abi, whatever. Don't she
Anytime
mean?
emit raise off for
Yeah,
sure you get me now.
yeah.
When one time we say well, I don't know that time.
Èmi gan fún lówó. That
So
idiot.
later I just felt like
Anyway,
more the guy na grifter, sure you get. When he raises alarm like that,
that
he's
guy.
not raising alarm about his family. He's raising alarm about his health. Or if he's not, he's raising alarm about people who bullied him and all of that stuff. And I now discover that every time he raises those alarm, right? Even if you feel like it's APC this or that, okay, he raises them to get the attention of all those people to reach out to him. Once they take care of him, he will disappear for a while.
Then
you know what I mean? Then he will
come back again and bring out his APC just make that Sherry let me just go to Yoruba because so if you are speaking English, you don't really express yourself.
Okay, make you make them broken so everybody go pick up.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody go pick up.
If you say Yoruba too, but
Baba, you see
everybody.
You see all those people in Nigeria, they never know anything. They go see Shege Bansa Pro Max times 2.
And they actually they're gonna think say you are wishing it on them, yo. Chris. They go to say you they wish them on them. But this one not be wish you. Now waiting to happen. Go on.
Baba, this one not be say this thing. Even my own family member, I tell them if you vote APC, send owó kankan sí anybody mọ́. The only person tí mo send kódà àbúrò mi tó jọmọ ìyá mi ò send owó sí mọ́. Mo ní ṣe ẹ fẹ́ ṣòṣì ní Èkó yẹn ni kẹ́ máa tẹ̀lé Tinubu wèrè kiri. Gbogbo yín ẹ máa jìyẹ. Everybody ló máa jìyẹ. Everybody pátápátá kò ní spear anybody out. And lórí ọ̀rọ̀ títí táwa fẹ́ lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí. Ọlọ́run aṣáàbà wa ṣe because I don't even know where we could start.
You know one thing, Chris,
honestly,
I keep telling people, I know a lot of us feel somehow, especially the reaction of our people to when you say Yoruba, let Yoruba be on our own and all of that. But when you look at the reaction of our people, that is not really completely corresponding with that. It breaks out.
It's not really encouraging. It's not really encouraging.
It's not encouraging. But there's something I will tell everyone tonight, Chris, and that is to say, sooner or later, you see these people, every day they continue to give us mouth to talk, to remind those who are still believing in them that continue. When you are tired, you will join us and ask for a free Yoruba nation, because they will never make your life better. And every day, they keep giving us reasons to remind them, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. Shari, that fish lady, the one, the fish monger, Yeleja, Abati and Kilo Pere, Gbogbo wọn á sì máa collect everybody. Kódà àwa tá wà lábroad gan, a máa collect ní tó ń bọ̀ yìí. Ó ti bàtẹ́ everybody. Àtẹ̀tí ń collect because gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ti máa fún ní 20,000 tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ 30,000 50,000. Ẹlòmíì mo send ẹnìkan ṣe ó fẹ́ gba family mi kan fẹ́ gbalé. Ó ti mo send 150,000 sí. Ó ti yẹn. Ẹ̀bùn ká ní ẹ̀ ò tẹ̀ ṣe thank you. Kò ṣe thank you. The next message tó máa send sí mi was ilé táwọn rí ó pọ̀ ju owó yẹn ti pọ̀ jù, so àwọn ṣì ń wá the money wey I give them even reach half of the money wey they look for. So they look for additional money from me.
They need balance.
Just imagine. And when you tell them that this way Nigeria is not the actual way for anybody, those same people they will go there, they will say, Omo ole shedi bebere. They go put their finger for it.
They don't see the Omo now. Forgetting the fact that the bebere, see Chris, the bebere that they thought they saw behind their Koolu na Pampas. Here you get, now they have realized that they don't buy, what do they call them, fake.
Pampas, Pampas anyway, Baba, we go to do our best to enlighten them.
And we will
about everybody. But I tell you about if everybody don't collect, both we with the diaspora and the people within Nigeria, everybody I'm a football ability and we go to protest worldwide. I'm a shut down Nigeria, anything Nigeria. It will happen because of the because even I want to talk about APC. Talk about APC or more white they are already collecting and nobody is doing anything about it, and it will get worse.
And now David then he said sometimes in July, right? David then he said if Koolu remains as your president and is not removed by the courts by December, half of those who are shouting Emilokon, apart from them shouting any Kolomo, any Balomo, majority of them would have turned to obedience, lamenting and firing Tinubu the same one. And it's not even December yet. At least you've seen.
It's not even December. We just in the middle. We just past middle of.
We just got to the middle of November.
Everybody, Baba, everybody, pata, both home and abroad. We go to collect. We go to collect anyhow. We go to collect anyhow until everybody rise up. Say okay. Because
Canada. Canada, but that way be about this Canada. Child, my baby rating sure you get me now because I mean I can only imagine because people who don't think very well, right? They should know this. We are as a people, right? We are kind of have a bigger extended families and all of that. Now you see this shaggy, is this going to affect even the last of our family? And there's no amount of them that we're kind of going to take out of Nigeria that will spare us of what is still coming. But you see those ones that will be outside when this rain that is raining right now, when it begins to pour, now those ones will be like the Noah Ark. Now those ones go back with strength and enough resources to save those who are left there. Who are left behind.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time and thank you for the opportunity. God bless you so much.
Thank you for your time too.
Thank you
for the support. Okay, you have a good one. That's Chris there, and that's Chris as my last caller tonight. So thank you, everyone. I hope I'll be here again tomorrow. And for those who have heard the message today, just go and sleep over it. All right, like every other messages, and wait for them to play out. So when they finally play out, I hope by then you would have made up your mind on what you really want to do. Some of us knows what we know what we want to do. We even know how to do them. All right. So we're all waiting for the time, which is not really far from now anymore. So you may wake up tomorrow and that's it. Gang, 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 gang. You know, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much once again for spending your evening with me. Remember to please like the video. You see, when you like that broadcast like that, you are going to make it easier for people to see it. All the people. The algorithm works that way. And then you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you again. So good night from here.
Ayégun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégun dáyàrí ayé bí nàmbà wá. Ayégun làwa mọ̀ lámọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù máyé ń ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.